We've had this conversation, and you seem to agree with me. But when there's complications, you withdraw and leave me to be. When there's a problem, you become like a wall. And every time I trip, it's a free fall. Why don't you help me the way I help you? You don't have to save me, just be.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Monday. I'm going to make another cup of coffee. I have a lot that I kind of want to get done today. You guys saw me cleaning yesterday. Today's just kind of like a little bit of organizing, decluttering. I have 3 massive loads of laundry sitting on the sofa. I want to fold the laundry before we start homeschool. My name is Rebekah. If you're new here, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have a 5 and 3-year-old. We do homeschool. If any of that interests you, don't forget to subscribe and start laundry, and then we will get into homeschool. And then I want to declutter my closet, my side. My husband already did his side of the closet. I want to clean out some of our kitchen cabinets, just kind of like rearrange them, go through the junk drawer, see if anything needs to be junked or trashed or what have you, and then get a few other little things done around the house, grab something that you need to get done and get it done with me. But first, coffee.
When I'm feeling down, you're just not there, making sure I'm okay. Why don't you help me the way I help you?
So I've had this laundry sitting on the sofa for what seems like maybe 2 or 3 days, maybe even longer. I am the first one to throw a load in the washer, and then I forget about it, and it's like, okay, wait, I have to do bedding. And then the laundry just keeps going. So I'm gonna tackle laundry first. I honestly tend to save laundry last because it's my least favorite house chore. Let me know what your least favorite house chore is. I figured today, if I got it out of the way, it would be just one less thing that I have to like look forward to and kind of procrastinate against. I wanted to make sure it got done, get it out of the way, and then I'll move on.
It's a free fall. Why don't you help me the way I help you? You don't have to save me, just be my parachute. When I'm feeling down, you're just not there, making sure I'm okay. Why don't you help me the way I help you? Help me the way I help you. Oh yeah, the way I help you. Why don't you help me the way I help you? You don't have to save me, just be my parachute. Yeah. Just be my parachute. Oh, why don't you help me? You're gone now. Will you call me back? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart, I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope
this morning is a little bit out of schedule for us. It's something that I don't typically do laundry or cleaning right away, but I knew that if I didn't tackle this laundry when I told myself I was ready to do it, probably wouldn't get done until that evening. So I will go ahead and put all this away, and then I'll start homeschool with the boys. Again, we do homeschool a 5 and 3-year-old. We are using The Good and the Beautiful, and a ton of extra manipulatives that I just like to throw in there with my youngest and with my oldest. Sometimes I gauge the day. It depends on if we're doing a super structured lesson or if we're doing something like this where it's more hands-on. Whiteboard books, we kind of just gauge how everybody's feeling for the morning, and I love homeschool because we can literally do it at any time of the day.
You're far away, and yet so close. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, you're up in space. You're inside the noise. I can feel you.
So today was a library day. We live in a pretty small town, so our library is only open 2 days a week. We definitely try to make it both of those days. My sons absolutely adore the library. There's always so much to do there. And I feel like when the weather gets a little bit cooler, we are in the library so much more. I definitely am the one that will pick out as many books as I can just to last us through the week. We like to frequent multiple, but the one close to home is definitely our favorite. So we checked out quite a few books just to kind of break up the day. And it's one of those free activities. Sometimes I do forget about the library, even though it offers so much entertainment. It's a little bit gloomy this day, but it wasn't too bad. So now we're back home. I'm going to switch over yet again another load of laundry.
Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart. I hope I'll be your
So just a super quick fall kids clothing haul. We like to shop at Kohl's pretty often. I love that store. They literally have home decor, clothes, anything I could need. Everybody goes into the store together. And oftentimes we all end up going in as a family. So like I can shop for everybody and the boys have something to look at with that. They'll go to the toy section or the books or what have you. So my boys each picked out their own sweater, and they actually picked out the same. Spider-Man is a big deal right now. So I found just a bunch of pants, and I like these joggers, this brand. It's the Jumping Beans brand from Kohl's. I don't know if it's exclusive to Kohl's or not, but I've been buying this brand for some years, and I actually really love it. All of their clothes last a really long time. So I love the fact that these pants have the reinforced knee. I did actually haul from, I believe, Walmart a few weeks ago, a ton of shirts for my kids, and between that and Kohl's, my boys are pretty much set besides rain boots for fall and winter. Anything that needs to be purchased that'll be heavier, I'm definitely going to wait till around December. So I am the mom that will buy one pair of pants in every color. They have the reinforced knee, a functional drawstring, pockets. Heaven forbid I buy pants without pockets to hold all of my kids' rocks that they find in the yard. And then I love that around the ankles they are a little bit tighter, like a jogger style, so they don't get dragged in the mud and just don't rip. So it's super simple haul, but definitely something that we needed. For the kitchen, I had 2 cabinets that I wanted to just kind of straighten up and make sure everything had a match. It was kind of in disarray, and I had a ton of lids that didn't match anything. So I'm going to straighten that up. These are my favorite rice containers. Number one, the rice is super delicious, but these containers are amazing, and they have these little handles in the back. Absolutely love them. I have so many of them around the house. So I'm going to straighten up this cabinet and then move on to the next one.
I try to figure out who I am. Not sure what I'm doing here. And the days don't work out the way I thought they would. And before you, there was no one who understood. Never found somewhere I fit in. Until I met you, I was feeling lost. But you're the one who can make it go away. All you have to do is look at me. Sometimes I can't breathe, but it feels like you're the one who saves me. When I try, but don't succeed. Yeah, it feels like you're the one
All of my Pyrex lids are literally just like splitting in half. We've had them forever, but I don't know why they're falling apart, and I've broken quite a few of the glass dishes, so I definitely need to purchase a new set. But it is kind of nice sometimes when you are going through cabinets just to kind of see if anything needs to be decluttered or anything needs to be tossed out, which obviously I need to replace this set.
It's not easy, but I'm feeling stronger with you. And the days don't work out the way I thought they would. And before you, there was no one who understood. Sometimes
I can't see, but it feels like you're the one who saves me when I try, but don't succeed. Yeah, it feels like you're the one who saves me, the one who saves me. No, I can't get enough of what you do. No, I can't get enough of what you do. Enough of what you do.
I'll give you my everything. It's not much, but it's all I have.
You know we could run to a place where we belong, but I need you there with me to go on. Sometimes I can't see, but it feels like you're the one who saves me. And when I try, but don't succeed. Yeah, it feels like you're the one who saves me.
Okay, so now onto the closet. These two bins sit in the top of mine and my husband's closet. I have some in my boys' closet. We all have them, and it's just kind of overflow for seasonal clothing. This dress I've had forever. I purchased it when I was pregnant with my first, and I refuse to get rid of it. It's just one of those pieces that will always match, and honestly I feel good in it, so why get rid of it? So I thought I was going to get rid of quite a bit, and now watching this back, I'm looking at these blazers. Like, I've pulled these out probably 6 times in the last like 4 or 5 years. I've never worn them. I don't work a 9 to 5 anymore, so there's really no need to hang on to them. I should probably declutter those soon. You can see I'm second guessing like every piece, but one of my friends on here, Live, Laugh, and Love with Jen, is her YouTube handle. Jen is so sweet, but she's always decluttering, and it's just a really good reminder. I watched one of her videos, and I was like, you know what? Even if I declutter one piece, it's better than nothing. So definitely just one of those things that I need to get in the habit of. I was trying on this hat, asking my sons if I should keep it. They thought it was funny. So I got rid of a few things, not as much as I anticipated, but anything is better than nothing.
You ain't got enough of this fever, I know, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go, so go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you.
So I decided to declutter this bag. I purchased this. My husband and I went to a Dodgers baseball game back in Colorado ages ago. That's the one time I wore this purse. I've never ever used it since. This one I don't grab for anymore. This little pouch purse I don't use anymore. And these are some pillowcase covers, but our pillows don't fit in there anymore. These sweaters I've had, oh my goodness, forever and a day. And again, I don't work in an office anymore, so got rid of all of that. Here's an update on the deck if you're following along with our backyard saga. We are doing so much back here, and my husband wrapped us up this weekend. We are almost at the finish line with this project. We still need to put a little bit more rocks, some landscaping, things like that, but it was really fun to just kind of see it come together. You guys, I had this bright idea to put some bird feeders that I found on clearance for like $2 at Dollar General, and I wanted to put them out. We have so many birds just eating our fruit trees right now. So I thought I'll put a bird feeder or a few on the other side of our garden. We have a ton of fruit trees, and it just would not go in the ground. I was getting so many rocks or dead tree stumps. I don't know what was in the soil. We have really hard, rocky soil. And my husband was working, so I'm extremely stubborn and impatient. I could not get this in the ground. I used a mallet, I used a rock, I used my kid's hammer. You name it, I tried. I even tried pouring water. It just was literally a nightmare, but I was determined to get it in the ground, whether it was crooked or not. So I took a break. These are the trees that we just planted. We planted a really big sycamore, and then I think it's, oh my goodness, I always forget the name. I'll put it on the screen. But my idea is to have some raised garden beds back here. Again, there's a blackberry bush. They never cease to amaze me. They pop up. Even if you rip it out, there's like 5 more that come along. So there's just kind of an overview. We have all of this that we have to plan. We have no idea what we're doing with that dead space yet. Here my husband is teaching me. I wanted to kind of be a part of putting the deck together. So we ended up going with the Trex decking, which is a very seamless look. It kind of just snaps together like I would refer it to like the vinyl plank flooring that you kind of just snap together or notch together. I'm not sure how you explain it. But there you don't see the screws, and I liked that look. It's something that we don't have to maintain. I don't have to come out here and pressure wash it, restain it every few years. I wanted minimal maintenance, and so did my husband. So a little bit of an investment, but in the long run, it's definitely going to pay off. And I think it's going to look beautiful with the gazebo. So I did one piece of the decking. It was really fun, but honestly, my husband had a lot more patience than I did. So this is almost finished, and once we get the gazebo up, I will share kind of like a time lapse of everything in the backyard, and I think it'll be really fun to look back and kind of see how the backyard has evolved. We have so many ideas. My husband and I talk about how many ideas and plans that we have for the backyard, but you guys, it's just ever evolving, and it's just getting to that time of year where we are trying to get all of these projects wrapped up, and every time we start one project, we're like, hey, maybe we should do this while we're doing that. So anyways, back to this bird feeder. I loved this. I think it's a rooster. I don't know. It's a wind thing. I'm not sure the name of it, but I thought it was cute, and it just turned into this entire project. So funny story is when we put these bird feeders out, the deer found the bird feeders. I thought they were hanging high enough, and I'll insert a picture, but they were in the backyard, and then I moved this to the front yard. They came to the front yard. It just kind of turned into a nightmare, so I had to move them, but it was fun. While it lasted, the birds enjoyed it. Now the bird feeder is just holding a bunch of wind chimes. I need to find a taller bird feeder. If you have any suggestions, let me know. My kids are watching Muppet Babies, so you're gonna hear them laughing. It's the cutest show. This tiny little 10-minute project, it turned into like an hour ordeal. It was in the ground, but it was crooked. I even tried to use the T-post driver. That did not work. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already.